In a world where opportunities seem scarce, it is only those who dare to take a risk on themselves that will emerge victorious. And that could be in the gym, in the football field, in the classroom, in the courtroom, in the boardroom. You have to be the hero in your own story. Now, first off, you need to be the kind of guy who shoots his shot. Okay? And this takes time. So you need to prepare to be that person. You can't just become it overnight. You actually have to put work in. And secondly, you have to consistently shoot your shot. You can't be shooting once and then skip 2 or 3. You have to be consistently trying. You have to be consistent. Let me give you some examples from my own personal experience. When I was younger, I was fighting a lot in school. I was 11. And my dad decided to take me to the boxing gym. But my dad just dropped me off and left me there. Now, all these other kids, they would come with their dads. Now, I was really good at boxing. I'm not blowing my own horn here. But I used to run rings around the other guys. But all the other kids, they had their dads there with them. So they'd all be cheering them on and spurring them on through the rounds. And I used to get intimidated by the other kids' dads because they were shouting so loud next to the ring, do you know what I mean? To beat me up or whatever. And eventually it got the better of me. So although I was consistent for a little while and I was showing up to training, after the few times when this happened, I told my dad that I didn't want to go there anymore. I'd had enough. Now, who knows where that would have gone in the long run? It doesn't really matter now. But the point is that I'll never fucking know because I didn't stick at it. I was just a kid. What did I know? But maybe if you're watching this, you're at that crossroads where you're thinking about giving something up. Okay? And I'm here to tell you, don't fucking do it. Never do it. Okay, another experience that I had is in basketball. I used to be really good at basketball. Again, people that turn pro. Where I live, I used to run rings around them. And I was consistent for a while, but then my discipline dropped off. See, I started smoking weed and shit like that. And all of a sudden I lost the drive for that and my love for weed took over. So I had a loss of discipline and I became distracted by something else. Again, basketball went onto the back burner. Who knows where this could have gone? I have no idea and I'll never fucking know. And the last thing that I can think of that comes to mind is music. I used to like rapping and making beats, you know, and I was all right at it. I was pretty decent enough to have tracks signed when I was 21. Now, nothing ever really came of that music, but I loved it completely. Obviously, in music culture, there's a lot of drugs around, so I wasn't focused enough, and I got into drugs really heavily, and because of that, it eventually took over my love for music. I couldn't do anything else except be a fucking addict. So again, my lack of discipline and distractions took me from my path. Now, what would have happened with that? I'll never fucking know. You get the theme here, guys. If you allow yourself to lose discipline and become sidetracked and distracted from your purpose and your goals, you'll never ever know what could have happened. So listen, you need to leave nothing on the fucking table. Don't take chances. I'm a 40-year-old guy. And I've lost a lot, okay? Losses are going to happen. You're always going to incur losses. What happens with most people is that they experience these little losses or lacks of discipline or distractions. They stop doing what they're doing for just long enough. And then they end up never going back to that thing again. And although losses are always going to happen, these feelings of regret and what could have been, that's the shit that's going to fucking eat you up. And it takes time to overcome that. I now know that everything has worked out for the better for me. And it's a great position to be in. At the time, it was the fucking worst thing in the world. It was everything I could do just to stop my fucking world from caving in. I don't want that for you. So leave nothing on the table. Take no fucking chances. Shoot your shot. Start your self-improvement journey. Get that fitness program. Join that gym, go and talk to that girl, keep playing your favourite sport, keep doing that pastime that drives you, that gets you out of bed in the morning. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. Maybe not forever, but at least temporarily, enough to fucking alter your whole life's trajectory completely. You're going to be stuck, living on autopilot. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be unfulfilled. You're going to be unhappy. And it's okay to lose. Remember that. It's okay to lose. Okay, there's a saying in boxing, when you lose, you learn. So you have to learn from these experiences. I'm hoping to take the learning curve out of it for you, okay? You don't have to go through things to always learn. You can learn from other people's mistakes, so you don't have to fuck up. And don't get disheartened when whatever you're chasing hasn't happened yet. You just have to stick to it. You have to keep going. Stay disciplined and never, ever fucking quit. Ever. You have to shoot your shot.